Good morning and welcome to day one of the piano keyboard class from McKee Music Therapy Services. If I could ask you a favor, if you go to our Facebook page, McKee Music Therapy, and click follow, we'd appreciate that. And also these videos will go on our YouTube channel so that you can watch the replays. So if I could also ask a favor that you go to youtube.com/McKee Music Therapy and click the link there, subscribe, and for notifications so that you can watch them later and you'll know when they get up there. We'd appreciate that. Also so that we know people are watching these and value them so that we make some more. Anyways, here we go. Today we are going to work on how our hands work with the piano, where they go on the piano, and we're going to learn a little bit about where things are and what fingers are what. So hopefully this will get you started. I'm sure a lot of you have a piano out there that's been sitting in your house, maybe passed down from a grandma or a grandpa, and not getting much love. This piano here, my dad learned to play on and my uncle when they were little kids, and we used to have the piano that my mom learned on when she was a little girl. So that's lots of fun. Or if you have a keyboard that plugs into the wall, that is wonderful too, and that will work just as well for these lessons. So hopefully I'm seeing, oh no, people are saying, how do we access this class? I have to say our internet is very bad this week. Last week it went completely out. The internet guy came on Friday and said he fixed it. It's not quite fixed all the way, and they have to come back tomorrow. So let me, I'm hoping this works. So anyways, I put some printouts on our website, mckeemusictherapy.com/activities, and we have all the printouts for today on there. So you can go to the activities piano class day one and print those out so you can practice those tonight. So the first thing we are going to do, you see on the top there, is take a look at our hands. If you were with us for the ukulele class, you learned the finger numbers for the ukulele. They were 1, 2, 3, and 4. Piano is different. Piano to me makes more common sense. You start 1, the first finger on your hand. So your thumbs are number 1 for piano. And then your pointer finger is number 2, middle finger number 3, ring finger number 4, and pinky is number 5. See, I labeled those for you on the printout so you can practice those. So let's raise our hands up and we're going to do a little game. And you can actually put them together like this. And I'm going to call out a number and you're going to wiggle those fingers so that we can practice and get the finger numbers down, because those are very important in piano. You didn't see me refer to them too much in ukulele, but in piano you use finger numbers a lot. So we need those down pat. So here we go. I'm going to call out the numbers and you're going to wiggle those. So we'll go 1, we wiggle our 1 finger. 2, wiggle our 2 finger. 3, wiggle our 3 finger. 4 is very hard. 4 finger, the ring finger there is much harder than the other fingers for beginners on piano. And 5, those pinky fingers, can you wiggle those? Now you're going to have to listen because I'm going to call out numbers not in order and see if we can do that. You ready? We have number 3. Here we go. Number 5. Number 2. Number 4, that's the hard one, the little pink ring finger there. That one's hard to wiggle by itself without wiggling all the other fingers. Finger 1. Here we go. And how about number 3? We got to get these down good. And I see a lot of you are liking our video. I appreciate that. Make sure you like the entire page. At the top of the page, it'll say follow. That's what helps us out on the Facebook algorithms. So number 4, so if you could like the entire page, I'd appreciate it. And then also the YouTube /McKee Music Therapy. Number 1, number 5. Let's hold them all up like this and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's go backwards. Start with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So this is different than ukulele class. We start the 1 on the thumb, which I think to myself makes more sense. It's the first finger on my hand, so I'm going to call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, when we sit at the piano, I'm going to move the bench over a little bit. You might be sitting on a chair, a dining room chair, a folding chair. You might be on a piano bench like I am. Whatever you're sitting on is fine. But you're going to want to put your belly in the middle of the piano. A lot of times, like I'm going to try to move the camera over here for you. A lot of times on a regular piano, there, if you can see it, it's very light to see. I'm not sure if you can see it. Mine says Wurlitzer in the middle. So a lot of times it'll have the name of the company that made your piano right there in the middle. So you're going to sit your belly right in front of there, your belly button right in front of it. And then you're going to want your feet flat on the floor. If you have shorter legs, if you're still growing, or if you're full grown and you're still very short, which that's fine too, you can put books underneath your feet if that helps, or a box. A lot of Amazon boxes come in these days, so if you want to stick an old Amazon box under there to help your feet rest flat on the floor, it gives you a nice balance, gives you good posture right in front of the piano. And then when you put your hands on the piano, you're going to have to use your imagination a little. You are going to imagine, my kids yesterday in the yard were blowing bubbles. They were making big ones and little ones. But you're going to imagine there's a bubble about this big, about the size of your hand. You're going to imagine that bubble is under your hand. So you're going to curl your fingers around the bubble. You're not going to clench it though, because the bubble will pop. You're going to just gently curl your hand around the bubble. And that is how your hand will be on the keys at all times. Sometimes if we have long fingernails, it doesn't work as well. So you have to just play with that. Or when I was in school for piano, we had to trim our fingernails really short. Mine are not super short right now. But the ideal is to have your fingers flat on the keys. Let me adjust that. So you're going to want the bubble under your hand. And you're going to have your fingers flat on the keys. So if you want to just sit there like that, so you don't want to have it flat, that is not good for piano. And you don't want it clenched. You're going to get muscle problems if you do that. So you just want to pretend there's a nice little bubble that you blew, and it's under your hand, and you're just resting gently on that, like that. Now, we're going to go over a few things about, let me put this up so my chin is not talking to you. And we're going to go over quarter notes. I'm sure you've seen in music, I'm going to stand up here real quick, right here. See that circle at the bottom of the stem? The line is called a stem. And see that circle at the bottom of the stem? It is all filled in, it is colored in. It looks just like that. That is a quarter note. It gets 1 beat. So you see all these quarter notes over here. These are all quarter notes, and they all have 1 beat. And right in the middle of your piano, I forgot to mention, is what's called middle C. So you are going to find on your piano there are 2 black keys and 3 black key groupings. So we're going to take a look at that right now. You are going to take your left hand, number 2 and number 3. Remember, it's 1, 2, 3. You're going to take those 2 and find, if you're at a keyboard plugged into the wall, it probably has a smaller number of keys than my piano has. But so you're going to go to the very bottom of where you see 2 keys. I'm going to bring this over a little bit. You see down there, there's a 2 key grouping, 2 black keys. And you are going to push those with your number 2 and 3 finger. You're going to push those ones. And then you'll see the next grouping has 3 notes. You're not going to press those. You're going to go to the next group with 2 notes and press those. Then you're going to skip the 3 notes, press the 2 notes. You're going to skip the 3 notes, press the 2 notes, skip the 3, press the 2. You may be out of keys by now if you're on a keyboard that plugs in, but you're going to go up and press all the groups of 2. And then we are going to take our right hand, numbers 2 and 3. Remember, 1, 2, 3. You're going to do that. You're going to start at the tip top and find your very top set of 2 black key groups. You're going to press those two. You're going to skip the group of three. Press the two. Skip the group of three. Press the two. Skip the group of three. Press the two. Skip. Press the two. Skip. Press the two. Skip. Press the two. There you go. Now you have played all the black keys that are grouped in two. Now, we're going to do the same thing, but with the groups of three. So you're going to put up your left hand, and remember your fingers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the groups of three, we're going to use numbers 2, 3, and 4, just like a lot of people hold their fingers up when they say the number 3. So you're going to use those three, and then we're going to try to curl them this time like we have the bubble in them. And we're going to go to your very bottom group of three. Here we go. And you're going to press that group of three. You're going to skip the two, press the three, 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 skip the two, and press the three, depending on how many groups of three you have on your keyboard or your piano. And then we're going to do the same thing with our right hand. So we're going to remember, use our numbers 2, 3, and 4. We're going to start at the top and find the group of three black keys. Press it, skip and press, 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 and jump down the keyboard. So you can just do it like a bunny. Hop, 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 hop. And as you get quicker about it, you can do the 2s and then bring down the 3s. There you go. And so we are going to take our left hand. Actually, let's clap the quarter notes before we even get started on playing them. So you're going to see there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Usually music, a lot of times, is grouped in beats of 4, and this just separates it so you can keep track. It's a bar line, and it just separates it so you can keep track of things pretty much. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 quarter notes, then 1, 2, 3, 4 more quarter notes, 4 more, and then 4 more. And remember that quarter note gets 1 beat. So we can just clap it like that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 4 groups of 4 notes. And then at the end, you'll see there's a little thin line and a thick line. That it says the end. That is the end bar line. That tells you you're at the end of the song. So we actually did 2 songs. I put a left-hand song and a right-hand song. So we're going to start with the left-hand one. You'll see on here, each note has a finger number. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And they're each all quarter notes, so there's just 1 beat. So we're going to use our left hand, our numbers 2 and 3. And we're going to play 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Here we go. We're going to take our left hand, number 2 and 3. We're going to put our belly button in the middle, usually where the name of the piano is. And then we're going to find a group of 2 black keys and put your 2 and 3 finger on there. Let me put this down a little so you can see my fingers a little better. So here's the middle of the piano. I'm going to find the set of 2 black keys. There's 2 black keys right there. And I'm going to use my left 2 and 3. And so let me see if I can make it a little bit. You know what? I'm going to do it down low, really low, so you can see, because it's a little better with the camera there. So we're going to put our 2 on one key and our 3 on the other. And we're going to go 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. See how it is? Just quarter notes, just stepping, left hand stepping on the black notes. And I'll do it up here where you're going to be more likely to do it. Left hand stepping on hand stepping on the black notes. Then we're going to take our right hand and do the same thing. We'll find a group of 2 black keys higher up. Let me see if I just hold it. Maybe that'll be better. Hopefully it's not wiggling too much. There we go. And we're going to go on this one. We're going to start on 3, 2, 3, 2. So we'll go 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Here we go. You try it with me now. Your middle finger, your number 3 is on that note right there. Right hand stepping on the black notes. There we go. Let's try it one more time. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Right hand stepping on the black notes. Very good job. I like that you were trying along with me. We have several people here. Hello, Netta. Good to see you. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Rania. I hope Olivia's joining us, I think. So we are going to do it one more time with our left hand and then our right hand, and then we're going to be tricky. A lot of people say, oh, I can't play piano. I can't play 2 hands at one time. So we're going to do that today just for fun. So we're going to first start with our left hand, our 2 and our 3, and we're going to go 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And then our right hand is going to go 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Now, we're going to be super tricky. And you can tell your parents and your grandparents who said, oh, I could never play piano because I couldn't get 2 hands at the same time. Then on your first day, in the first, let's see, we are 17 minutes into it, that you are already playing with 2 hands together. So we're going to start with our left hand on our number 2 and our right hand on our number 3, and we're going to go back and forth. You ready? Both hands playing on the black notes. Bravo! You had 2 hands, both at the same time. You are well ahead of many people in this world who say, I can't play piano. You have to read 2 lines at once and use 2 hands at once. But you did it in the first 17 minutes of your first lesson, if this is your first lesson today. So let's try it again because it's very exciting. You're using 2 hands already together. Hello, Brittany and Escher. Nice to see you. Hello, Ami. Here we go. We are going to go both hands playing on the black notes. Let's try it one more time because I'm super excited for you. We're going to go both hands playing on the black notes. Just to review, your left hand is going 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and your right hand is going 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. You don't usually pick your fingers up that much, but I'm just trying to drive home the point that they're the 2 separate fingers like that. There we go. Now, you have finished the first page, which you can print out on McKeemusictherapy.com/activities for the first day of piano. We are going to go to the second page. Can you believe it? You're already on page 2 for today. For this one, we are going to add in our 4th finger. Now remember, the 4th finger is the one that's a little bit tricky. Your ring finger is a little bit harder to move on its own, just how the muscles in your hand are made up. And that's okay. It takes a little more practice. So if you remember, let's go through it again. Let's put our number 2, 3, and 4 fingers on a group of 3 black notes and play all the groups of 3 black notes going up the piano. And then you can even bring it down the piano just for fun. See how fast you can do it. There you go. So for this first one, you're going to see, I'm going to get close so you can see in case you haven't printed it out. Or if you're like us and our internet wasn't working so well, so the printer that's connected by Wi-Fi wouldn't work. We are going to go down 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2. Whoa, what is that note? That note is not filled in. It is empty in the middle. It is an open circle with a stem on it. Here we go. We go down here and it shows that the one with the circle that is not filled in, and it has a stem, is a half note. Half notes get 2 beats. And then if we go down to the bottom of the song, we're going to say, oh, that one's not filled in, and it doesn't even have a stem. It just looks like a 0 or an O or just a circle that's not filled in. What is that? What in the world? So we go down here, right here, a circle that's not filled in and does not have a stem is a whole note. It gets 4 beats. So let's go over it. The quarter note, maybe put it up a little so my large forehead is not cut off. The quarter note is just quarter, 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 quarter. It's 1 beat. The half note, we're going to clap it and hold it. And so you're going to clap and then shake your holding hands. So you're going to go half note. You ready? Let's try it together. You're going to clap and hold it. Half note. Half note. Half note. Half note. Let's try 4 quarter notes and 4 half notes. You ready? Remember, the quarter note is just 1 clap, and a half note is a clap and a hold or a shake. So we're going to go 4 quarters, 4 halves. You ready? Quarter, 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 half note, half note, half note, half note. See how that works? So we're going to try it again. We're going to do 4 quarters and 4 half notes. You ready? Quarter, 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 half note, half note, half note, half note. Excellent. Now we're going to throw in another one. We're going to throw in that whole note. Remember I said it has 4 beats. So you're going to clap and then you're going to shake it 3 times. But there's an easy way to remember it. You're going to go whole note, hold it. You ready? Whole note, hold it. That's 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whole note, hold it. So let's try 4 quarters, 4 half notes, and then 1 whole note. You ready? Quarter, 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 quarter. Half note, half note, half note, half note, whole note, hold it. You ready? Let's try it again. 4 quarters, 4 half notes, and 1 whole note. Here we go. Quarter, 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 half note, half note, half note, half note, whole note, hold it. There you go. I'm going to try it one more time because these beats and these rhythms are super important, and they are the foundation for all the songs. Quarter notes, half notes, whole notes are some of the main notes you see in music, plus 8th notes, but we're not going to get to that today. Maybe later in the week. So let's do 4 quarters, 4 halves, and 1 whole. You ready? Quarter, 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 half note, half note, half note, half note, whole note, hold it. There you go. So we are going to take our left hand. I'm not sure if this is turning me around or not. So your left hand, you're going to use numbers 2, 3, and 4. So remember, here's 1. So we're going to use 2, 3, and 4, your middle 3 fingers. You're going to sit with your belly right in front of the center of the piano or your keyboard, usually where the logo of the piano or keyboard is. And you are going to find a group of 3 black notes. Let me hold it up here. I'm going to do it with my right hand just to show you. The group of 3 black notes near the middle of the piano. You know what? I drew it out for you on the printouts that you can get off our website. So here's the middle of the piano. And so your left hand's going to go just below there on 2, 3, and 4. And then your right hand is going to go on the other 3. But right now we're going to worry about the left hand. We're not going to worry. We're going to work with it. So let me see if I can turn this down a little bit. And I'm going to use these lower notes again, just maybe this one's easier to see for you, so you can see it a little better. Now, if you can see, the song is going to go 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, half note, 3, 3, half note, 2, 2, half note. Let's try that. Let's try it first with our fingers. Here we go. We're going to go 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, half note, 3, 3, half note, 2, 2, half note. And when you're playing a half note, you push the key and you hold it down for that extra beat. So here's a quarter note, 4 quarter notes. For the half note, I half note, and then I release it. And the whole note, hold it, and then release. So you're going to hold it down the whole beat. Quarter, 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 half note, half note, half note, half note, whole note, hold it. Why don't we try that just so we practice holding it down for the whole length of the note. Just use your number 2 finger on the top of the group of 3 black keys and go. We'll do 4 quarters, 4 half notes, and a whole note. Quarter, 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 half note, half note, half note, half note, whole note, hold it. You see, we hold it down for the whole length. So now we're going to use our 2, 3, and 4 on those 3 black keys. And we're going to go 2, 3, and when you go to the next note, you got to lift up the first note. You don't want to keep them both down or that makes it all blurred. So you're going to, when you're stepping along, you're going to pick up the one before it. You're going to go 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2. Let's try that. Get your 2 ready on the 3 black keys. You're going to go 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, half note. Excellent. Let's try it one more time. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2. And that last 2 is a half note. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, half note. Excellent. Then we're going to go down to the 3. 3, 3, 3 with the last one a half note. 3, 3, half note. Back to the 2, 2, 2, half note. Let me see if I can hold it up here. I wonder if I can, I'm not going to be able to do that very well with, let me see if I fold it. There we go. Let's see if that works. Oh, let me get it right in the middle there. This is very tricky. It's like tapping your head and rubbing your belly. Which way angle's better? This way. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, half note. 3, 3, half note. 2, 2, half note. Let's try it again. Remember, we have our 3 fingers, our middle 3 fingers on the 3 black keys, and we're going to start with our 2 up high. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, half note. 3, 3, half note. 2, 2, half note. Great job. Now we are going to do the right hand. So you're going to take your right hand and you're going to put that on a higher up group of 3 black keys. And we are going to go 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. Let's just start with that part. I'm gonna bring my hands down here so you can see them better. But you're gonna have your right hand and start with your ring finger up high on the ring finger. 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. Then you're gonna go down to the 3. See right here. You're gonna go 3, 3, 4, 3, 2, and that's the whole note. You ready? Let's try it. 3, 3, 4, 3, 2. Let's try that. 3, 3, 4, 3, 2. 3, 3, 4, 3. Whole note. Hold it. There we go. So let us try. I'm going to Bring it up a little. And we're going to start with our left hand. Remember that goes 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Let's try it. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Then we're going to use our right hand up here and start with our 4. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Then you will see, if you print this out tonight, I showed you on this one the bar line, which means the end. This bar line right here has 2 little dots in front of it. That means repeat. It means go all the way back to the beginning and start over. So you're going to play it, up, repeat, go back up, play it, and play it. So you repeat it 1 time with that. So let's try it together. And you all know Mary had a little lamb, I'm sure. So you probably can also do it by ear as well. But we're going to start 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2. And then we're going to bring in our right hand. So let's start with our left on the 2. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Then go to your right hand. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. And then we see the repeat sign. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Now you see I put my hand down here. We don't want to do that. We always want to keep our hands up, but I wanted you to be able to see this hand a little better. Let's try it one more time before finishing today. And when you do the repeat, you can just do the second verse. That's how you get more verses in a song. You just repeat it and change the words. Here we go. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Repeat. Everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, that lamb was sure to go. Excellent job. Thank you for joining me today. Today you learned your finger numbers, you learned quarter notes, half notes, and whole notes. And you also learned how to play 2 songs. So you learned the black note song on the first page. And on the second page, you learned Mary Had a Little Lamb played on the black notes as well. So well done. You can practice that tonight. Feel free to go to our website, McKeeMusicTherapy.com/activities. And you can print that out if you want, or you can just look at it like on a tablet or on your computer. Tomorrow we will be back same time, same place on Facebook Live. This will be put on to YouTube in just a little bit, as long as my internet's working with me until the Spectrum guy comes tomorrow. But it should be on just in the hour over on YouTube. So please click follow on our Facebook page, McKee Music Therapy. And also, please, please, please click subscribe and notify on our YouTube. It's youtube.com/McKee Music Therapy. Click subscribe and notify there, and all the classes will be put there so you can keep practicing them over and over. I know especially for little kids, they like to do it over and over and over to really ingrain it in their brain, and this will really help them if you just keep playing it over and over and they see it. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a good day. Bye-bye.